Guys, by the way, after hours, BMW is down about 25%. I'm obviously doing this show live from a bar. I haven't been on the conference call. I haven't gone through the report. That was my favorite stock pick. I'm going to have to do more work on it. It's one of these things. When a stock's down like that, guys, you got to reevaluate everything. Sometimes you got to sell, reevaluate, come back. You can buy it back the next day if you have to. But I will tell you, if I were running money, certainly wouldn't be loading up after hours when a stock's down 25%. At any rate, guys, it ain't easy trying to break out above the fray and establish your own brand. It takes time, hard work, and yes, more time and hard work. Good looks help, as my next guest is finding out as she works hard to develop her own brand. Krista Ayne has been on Sex and the City, The Sopranos, and in movies like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. She's also graced a few men's magazine covers and centerfolds over the years. Krista, welcome to Happy Hour. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
So, talk to me a little bit about how you try to break out as an actress in this day and age.
Break out. Well, I've been doing it for 7 years, so finally I'm getting the niche of it. But it's hard, you know, everyone's always like, take acting classes, take speech lessons, you know, you have to have the
You got a little
agent.
bit of a New York accent, don't you?
I do, but I'm from New York,
accent.
so
yeah, you got to stick with it.
Everyone makes fun of
right?
it, but I'm from here.
There you go. So keep going. So you got to do all these lessons.
You have to have the right agent, the right manager, the right publicist, and
so back
it's
up.
a whole...
You're in your mid-20s now, I assume, right? So when you were 18, 19, you're trying to break into this industry. What was the first thing you do? What, you just start going on auditions? You try and find an agent? How do you break out?
The first thing you do is just take pictures and just send them out to everyone. And
who took your pictures? Just a random friend of yours did headshots, and then you try and get that working out?
Yeah, probably like a friend of a friend.
All right.
Just took them, and then,
sure
and
enough,
then you just
and then
send
you get
them
started.
out.
And all right, so you're now doing magazines. You're trying to do movies, doing a little TV. Do you have an agent for each of those? A different one for each one? You have one big agent. How do you sort of manage your business now?
Well, right now, what works the best for me is freelance. So, you know, I have my commercial agents, and then I have my print agents. That's just what works the best.
Agents as in plural. How many agents you have?
Probably just like 3.
3. All right. And so, what's next? How do you break out? How do you go from being a cover girl, a centerfold girl, to actually say headlining movies? What's your plan besides releasing a sex tape on the internet?
Definitely
that's passe at this point.
Well, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well, the good thing was that I was doing mainstream before I was doing the stuff with Penthouse, so I have a lot of work from before then. And, you know, I mean, people, I don't do pornos, so it's only the centerfold. So hopefully, you know,
fine line between centerfold and pornos at my household and back home in Ruidoso. I'll just note for my mom, who will be on the show after you, by the way.
Yes.
It's a true story. My mom's going to be on the show, so you better be very respectful today.
Okay, of course.
Now, talk to me a little bit about that. Like, you know, for example, I'm going out to the Super Bowl weekend. I could stay through the whole thing. Frankly, I'm not enough of a sports fan. These ticket prices are so outrageous. I'm not sure I'm actually going to go to the game. And that means Saturday night, you guys, for example, are having a party that I was privy to because you're on the show today. But, you know, I'm not sure the whole scene is even right for me. How does a young, early 20s girl sort of work through a scene where you're ending up at parties with Penthouse people all over the place? How do you sort of stay above that fray?
Well, it's fun because it is our party. So it's kind of, you know, as you're in the party, you know that you're hosting it, and we have Snoop Dogg performing, so that's always fun.
Snoop Dogg? I think I've heard of him. He affiliates with Penthouse on occasion, I think.
He does. He does. This will be, I mean, this is the 3rd Penthouse Super Bowl party that I'm going to, and he's performed every year. He's amazing. But it's fun. We just, you know, we just have to walk around and mingle and look pretty. It's not that hard.
Not too hard for you, I assume. Well, Krista, thanks so much.
Welcome
to Happy Hour. I have to come back
you.
sometime when you were broken out and a big movie star. Thanks, Krista. On tap, we're talking finances with a very special lady who is near and dear to my heart. Yes, Donna Willard, my mom, on Happy Hour next.